here's another Manjelah episode to hopefully encourage you in your relationships. Today we're going to talk about staying open to receive what it is you have for one another. Meaning, at the beginning of a relationship, there was things that I, unfortunately, because of my upbringing, I was really closed off to with Ange. And I found myself like saying no before saying yes. Now we have this rule where it's like, say yes before you say no. I was more like a no before yes kind of a guy. And it was all based on what was comfortable for me. So if it was something that ran out of my comfort zone, I would initially be like, nah, I'm good. But what I started realizing is when I make those decisions, I'm making them unilaterally and selfishly. Like, I peer down 5 years later and I'd be like, man, if my wife ever finds herself kicking it with friends or doing other things and not even considering inviting me or asking me to come do anything with her, it's probably because at some point she got tired of asking and me just saying no. So what we want to talk about was being open to one another, letting go of selfishness, and wanting to experience and see what it is that makes the other person truly tick. You know what I'm saying?
I remember in the beginning of our marriage, I would try to set us up on like double dates and stuff.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, why? I already have friends. I don't need more friends.
No new friends. No new friends. I need no new friends.
Oh man. But now, pre-COVID, we used to love going to like dinner with different couples and like sharing life with them.
Yeah.
I think also too, you mentioned something earlier about staying open to people's likes, your partner especially, what they like, so they feel like you're a part of it and they're not liking it by themselves, like their hobby, their passion or whatever it is, which can be really hard, because I will admit that is hard for me, because Manny's passion is cars.
Yeah.
I am so not into cars. And he will talk to me about it, and at first I would be like, I don't care. Whatever you want. Sure. Yeah, do that. Now, even though I'm still super not into cars, I will at least be in the conversation and be present, hear about his floor mats, hear about the different type of brake pads that he wants to put in.
Brake pads.
And I'll listen, and he'll ask me, which ones do you think? And in my mind, I'm like, I don't know which ones I think. But at the same time, I am grateful that he's even asking me which ones I think. But even then, I'll say, get those ones. And he'll go, really? You don't think I should get these ones? I'll be like, yeah, no, get those ones. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm even talking about. But I'm being present in this conversation because I know it means a lot to you. And that's step one. And then step two is to actually remember the different type of cars that he has. Because people ask me what kind of car he has. And I'll be like, oh, we got a yellow one. We got a silver one. There's a black one.
2 silver ones.
Yeah. So, and then I go, and a classic. And he has a classic.
It's the important thing is, like, you never know that you can end up liking the things that the other person likes. So, you know, I remember we did this marriage retreat, and it was way out of what I typically do. Because she's like, we're going to do meditating. We're going to do, like, chakra work. We're going to do, like, internal shadow self. All this crap that I was like, I was laughing in my mind, but I was like, yo, it's my queen, so I'm going to go do it. I'm going to at least give it a go so that at least she knows I'm willing to go and do anything with her. And so we went, and it ended up being the best weekend of our lives, like, as far as, like, for our marriage. Like, it was a really good weekend for us. And so now I'm trying really hard. Like, since I came back from that, they taught us a lot about having space for one another, like creating space for one another, meaning like so that we can hold one another's everything, whether it be their idiosyncrasies, whether it be their fears, whether it be their joys, their loves. Hold space for one another so that the other person feels utterly comfortable, that they can be, do, say anything it is that they want. And so now I started to find myself trying to engage in the things that she likes to do, even if I think it's silly as hell or weird as hell. And pleasantly, I've had a good time, like learning new stuff. And now I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna stay open for everything and anything. Just stay open and learn new things about her that I would have never learned if I would have just stayed in my own ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Cosign.
It's important.
Stamp of a cosign.
Stamp of a cosign. So, final thought, stay open to one another. I think people start growing apart when they stop growing together, you know?
Is a word.
And if you do, 9 times out of 10, selfishness is at the root.
Ooh.
When you just start saying, oh, but it's not what I want to do. Oh, it's not what I want to do. Get over that crap. Because marriage is supposed to be one of those things where you're fully focused on the other person and that person is fully focused on you. And in turns, you meet each other's needs. You may not be able to meet every need, but you'll meet a good amount if you're actually looking for it. You know what I'm saying? So we love you. Our son loves you. We look forward to doing more Manjelahs.